What is up, everyone? It is yours truly, Ricky Orozco. And this time we're going to have a quickie with WWE topics. There's plenty to talk about. Well, there's two big topics I want to talk about. First, just listen to some Mickey James on Busted Open Radio, XM Radio. And she was saying that, she says, basically, don't quote me, but saying that WWE is the end game, the result, for pro wrestling. Would you agree? Would you disagree? I would say she has a point. Now, things are obviously different in today's times, 2023, compared to 10, 15, 20 years ago, correct? Nowadays, technically, if you want to go to different companies such as AEW, the return of TNA Impact Wrestling, New Japan, there's so many options. Mexico with AAA and CMLL. So, do I think the end result, like making it, is WWE? I personally say yes. I'd be lying to you if I said, well, this and that. I think it is. Like, if you're a minor league baseball player and you make it to the major leagues, once you say you did it to WWE, you made it, right? 5, 10 years from now, who knows? It could be very different. There are $2 billion companies in professional wrestling that have great TV deals, and that is WWE and AEW. So I don't know what the future holds. 5, 10 years from now, it could be different. 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, it could be very different. I personally, if I was a professional wrestler, sports entertainer, if I were to get signed by WWE and not even make the roster, just be in NXT, I would say I made it. I'd be happy. But, like I said, to each their own. Another topic I want to bring up, a buddy of mine, shout out to Carlos. We were talking about how the dirt sheets are reporting and saying, and I butchered the company name, TKO's main owner, Endor and Dyer, and I butchered it every time. Basically, they're saying how they haven't really negotiated or talked to some of the guys, and their contracts are coming up at the end of this year, early next year, etc. Look, man, I get it, man. I get it. The dirt sheets are like fast food. It's like McDonald's, who doesn't like a greasy fast food $2 burger or some nuggets? I get it, bro. I get it. Take it with a grain of salt, man. Like, sometimes, especially when there's a company that's being sold and merging, etc., all these legal things and fancy lawyers and blah, blah, blah. That's probably what's going on behind the scenes. So I think there's some things that are a little bit more important than maybe wrestler A, B, and C's contract, because they got to focus on the company 100 years down the line type of scenario, if that makes sense. So my thing is, I don't think they're ignoring these wrestlers. I just think there's some things from a corporate business standpoint that they have to focus on first, because of the merging and, the new ownership, etc., etc., etc. Once all that dust settles down, then they can go on to step 2, which is focusing on the contracts, the wrestlers, deals that are going to expire, renew, extensions, etc. So now I ask you, do you think they're going to lowball the guys? Do you think they're going to pay them fair, give them bonuses? I don't know. I don't know how the ownership is. I don't know how they've done it with UFC. I don't. Do I think there's going to be anyone that might potentially jump ship? Whether that's to TNA, whether that's to AEW, New Japan, Mexico, or retire? I don't know. From the little bit that I've read up on, Drew McIntyre, maybe. I don't see people like Seth Rollins. I don't see people like Becky Lynch leaving unless they just get lowballed, like, insultingly, but I don't see them leaving. But who knows? At the end of the day, business is business. It's strictly financial. That's from a Migos song. Who knows? Do they lowball them and then hopefully go with the NXT guys for the future? Who knows? Time should tell. Let's chit chat. Like I said, I think everything's gonna be fine. Just chit chat. Talk some wrestling. It's Wednesday. Tonight we got some AEW Dynamite. I definitely will be watching. And then 2 nights from now, Friday night SmackDown on Fox Sports, because the World Series is going to be on regular Fox. So Fox Sports 1. Y'all have a great day.